Dewey McCreary. He just recently passed away, unfortunately, in March. But he had, he was 83 years old.
Legend, yeah.
Well, a lot of people have said that. Thank you.
No, that's true.
He was my hero.
Yeah, he was a big deal back in the day.
He did.
Yeah, he was.
He's kind of like you. He did the dirt track racing. He was an expert in drag racing.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what I did too. Loved it. Miss it sometimes.
Yeah.
He had 5 national world records. My dad drag racing, Awesome. Sure did. And my dad used to bust firewalls as well as Evil. Evil did that, and so Dad did that too. And they would do that, wherever. But they had the wall of fires and stuff, and they pour the gas on them and then run through them. Evil did quite a few of them when he would do it. He'd do like 2 or 3 or 4. And then Dad would do it and try to sponsorship for our dealership at different places and venues. And it was pretty crazy. It's just a big wall of fire, and people like death and want to see somebody hurt. And I think that's exactly why they did it, because when they hit it, then it just went up like a mushroom cloud of fire, and they had a small ramp, and then they hit them, and they were going, I don't know, 30, probably mile an hour or so.
Well, it's still crazy. It's still something that people do today, which is, it's something that's stood the test of time, breaking through walls of fire.
I can remember my mom, before my dad would go, she'd take a washcloth or some towel, and she'd soak it in water. And then she'd just lay it over the gas. Because those things, if they weren't full, you got fumes, and they could... Luckily, I never had seen that happen.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, it used to scare her to death. I'm sure she enjoyed it afterwards, though. This brings back a lot of memories. This was one of the big reasons to come here. And I remember coming into the tractor trailer when I was a kid. I guess I was 7, 8 years old, and me and my brother Mick would go in here with Dad and Evil. You'd see Evil drinking away with his whiskey, and me and my brother, just kind of standing in the corner, because Evil was a little harsh sometimes. So.
Yeah.
But
intimidating,
it
I bet.
Very intimidating. Yeah. But I remember this tractor trailer well. It was weird looking in there, bringing back memories. I remember when we sat in there. That was probably in 74, 73.
That's pretty special, because there was not
It is.
many people that got to go in there.
No, and I can remember
kids,
the stadium and stuff full of people out here, and here Dad was friends with him. And we would walk into that thing, and him and Dad would talk. I don't even remember what they talked about. Yeah, that was very special. We thought we were something to get. I just love this place, and I got to see my friend Mike that I hadn't seen for 25 years probably.
Yeah, we really both grew up. I mean, Harley Davidson dealerships back in the day were family businesses.
Yes.
And Clay's family's dealership was about an hour from ours.
Yeah.
And
in St. Joe, Missouri. We grew up in the business our whole life.
So we could always relate because we were the same age and in the same position
Yeah.
in the dealership. So sweeping was...
That's a definite. Yeah, that's a definite.
Sweeping was definitely...
Clean the floors.
Yeah.
You name it. Any grunt work. Clay.
Yeah. Paint the shop twice. Yeah. 3 times maybe. I don't know.
But then we kind of progressed up through the ranks, and then we got to be at a good position.
Yeah, that's the best way for it to work.
It sure is.
Start from there.
It's been a good life.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting old.
That's right. You got to move on. That's right.
I just came up to see him today, and it's been a long time. I'm glad I did. It was great. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, happy Landers Day.